Hello and welcome to day 7 of our morning yoga journey. So, today's class will be a really slow Sunday flow. We'll move at a nourishing and grounding pace to stretch and open into the whole body. So, for this class, it would be lovely to have a yoga block for one of the postures. If you don't have a yoga block, you could use a thick, sturdy hardback book instead. It will do exactly the same job. Or even like a firm pillow or a yoga bolster is great as well. And so we'll start lying down today. You can make yourself comfortable. Just bring the block back beside you so you can easily reach it in a while. Your legs can reach long, or you can keep a bend into both knees. Plant your feet into the mat and let your knees gently soften together. Whatever is most comfortable for you here. Close down your eyes, or maybe soften your gaze. We'll start with yogic breathing today, inviting you to bring one hand to your heart and one hand to your belly, if that feels good. This is a type of conscious, nourishing deep breaths. So inhale deep, feel your belly rise, then your ribs, then your collarbones. Exhale slow, belly softens, then ribs, then collarbone. Inhale deep, belly expands, ribs, collarbone. Exhale slow, belly softens, your ribs, your collarbone. Inhale, belly rises, your ribs, then your collarbones. Exhale, belly falls, ribs, collarbones. Keep going here at your own pace, following the natural rise and expansion of your inhale and the natural fall and softening of your exhale. Let's do 2 more yogic breaths. Beautiful. You can let your breath return to normal when you're ready. Slowly bring your knees into your chest. Wrap your arms around your knees. Recline child's pose. Stay in stillness, or perhaps it feels nice to gently sway side to side, massaging your low back into the earth beneath you. Relax your face. Soften your jaw. Breathe deep. One more breath here. Plant your right foot into the mat. Extend left leg up to the sky. Interlace your hands behind your left thigh. Breathing into the back of the left leg. You can keep a deep bend in your left knee here. Flex your left toes down towards your face. We'll take 3 deep breaths into the back of your left leg. Cross your left ankle over your right knee, reclined pigeon. Keep the right foot on the mat, or maybe pick the right foot up and interlace your hands behind your right thigh. Breathe into your left hip. 2 deep breaths. Beautiful. Slowly bring right foot down if you have it lifted. Plant left foot into the mat. Reach right leg up to the sky. Interlace your hands behind your right thigh. Option to keep a bend in the right knees. Flex your right toes down towards your face. Pause here. 3 deep breaths. Breathe into your right hamstring, right calf. Cross your right ankle over your left, recline pigeon, over your left knee, that is. You can stay here, or perhaps you pick the left foot up and interlace your hands behind your left thigh. 3 deep breaths into your right hip. Beautiful. Lower left foot back to the mat if it's not there already. Plant your right foot into the mat, and this is where we'll use our block or the block alternative. Supported bridge. So your feet are about hips width distance apart. Plant the feet into the mat. Reach your hips up to the sky, and then place your block on its lowest or maybe its medium setting underneath your sacrum, that flat bone at the base of your spine. So it might take a little bit of wiggling or maneuvering of your block to find a comfortable spot. Arms can be down beside you, or maybe you reach arms up overhead and hold on to opposite elbows. Coming into a nice restorative back bend and a gentle inversion here. Three more breaths. And guide your breath all the way to the base of your spine. Beautiful. Push into the heels. Remove the block out from underneath you. Bring your knees into your chest nice and slowly. This time use your hands to guide your knees and feet wide apart for reclined yogi squat. Beautiful. Breathing into your hips. One more deep breath here. Bring your knees back towards each other. Roll off to one side. Use your hands to lift yourself up. And we're going to come onto the all fours position here. Bring your hands under your shoulders, your knees under your hips. Straight away from here, lizard lunge. Step the left foot to the outside of your left hand. You can tuck your right toes under here and walk the right knee back a little bit, if that feels good. You could always have blocks underneath your hands to make your arms a little bit longer. Pause here in lizard lunge, breathing into your right hip flexor, right quad, left hip. For 2 more breaths. Twisted lizard. Plant the right hand into your mat or into a block. Twist to the left. Bring your left hand onto your thigh. Stay with that, or maybe reach left arm up to the sky. You can look off to the side or up to your left fingertips. 2 breaths here in this twisted lizard. Beautiful. Bring the left hand back down. Step left knee back to meet your right and other side. So take your time to step the right foot to the outside of your right hand. So the right foot is over towards the long right edge of your mat. If it feels good, tuck the left toes under and walk your left knee back a little bit. Pausing here for 2 deep breaths in lizard lunge. Breathing deep into your hips. Make it a twist. Plant left hand into a block or the floor. Twist to the right. Bring your right hand onto your thigh. Stay here. Maybe reach the right arm up to the sky. Look off to the side or up to your right fingertips. 2 deep breaths. Bring the right hand down. From here, step the right knee back to meet your left, and we're going to take a side plank, a variation of a side stretch. So for this, extend the left leg back behind you. Pick your left hand up off the mat. So the left foot is going to be on the same line as your right knee, and your right calf or shin can kind of swivel off to the side so that your right foot is off your mat. Right hand is under your shoulder. Beautiful. You can keep the left hand on your waist. You can reach it up to the sky, or maybe bring the left arm long in line with your left ear and reach long through your left fingertips. Here, think of sending the hips forward, creating a big line of energy from the left foot all the way to the left hand. Beautiful. 3 deep breaths here. Other side, bring the left hand down, left knee in. Reach right leg long, turn to face the right side of your mat. Right foot is on the same line as your left knee. Swivel the left shin off to the side so that your left foot is off your mat. Left hand is underneath your shoulder. Right hand can stay on your waist, reach up to the sky, or bring your right hand in line with your right ear with the right palm facing down. Send your hips forward. Reach long through the right fingertips. Visualize a long line of energy from your right hand all the way to the right foot. 3 deep breaths here. Beautiful. Slowly releasing out of that, coming back to all fours, and we'll come to a kneeling position for a nice gentle version of camel pose. So for camel, we're going to be kneeling up onto the shins. If you do have sensitive knees or your mat is quite thin, it can be really helpful to roll the mat back on itself to create extra padding, and then you can kneel up onto that. Tuck the toes under, bring your knees to about hips width distance apart. Bring your hands either to your waist or to your lower back with your fingers pointing down towards the backs of your knees. Squeeze the elbows together like you're squeezing your shoulder blades together. Tuck your tailbone under, squeeze the glutes, send your hips forward, and at the same time reach your heart up to the sky. Maybe you even drop your head back a little bit and look up if that feels good. Beautiful. We'll stay here for 2 to 3 more deep breaths. Keep reaching your chest up to the sky. 1 more breath. And then slowly, slowly take your time to rise out of that. Sink your hips back towards your heels. We'll take a child's pose. The arms can reach long ahead, or you can stack your forearms one on top of the other. Beautiful. 4 deep breaths here in child's pose. Slowly take your time to rise out of that, and we'll close the practice together in either a kneeling position or cross-legged here. When you're ready, inhale, reach arms up to the sky. Exhale, bring your hands to prayer at heart center, Anjali Mudra. You can stick with that or maybe bring one hand on top of the other. We'll take 3 releasing deep breaths here. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, sigh it out through the mouth. Make noise if that feels good. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale deep. Exhale. Releasing. If they're not there already, we'll bring the hands to prayer once more. Closing the practice here by chanting the sacred sound of the universe, Om, followed by Shanti, meaning peace, 3 times, beginning with an inhale. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. When you're ready, slowly arriving back into your space. I hope that you enjoyed that class. Thank you so much for joining me today for this practice. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your Sunday, and a huge congratulations as well for completing week 1. I'm so looking forward to guiding you through week 2. Hopefully I'll see you soon. Bye.